Alright, welcome back. In the last episode, we designed our second room, which is this room right here. And I told you guys in this episode we're going to start working on our character. So, there's a lot to do, and we'll get started on the character. Before we get our custom character in here, which we're going to get a character, if you have your own character, we'll put them in here. Or if you want to download a character, I'll show you how to do that. So, first things first, we need to go into our blueprint of our character that already exists. So find your blueprint of your character. So mine's in third person in blueprints and character. Double click on your character. And now what we want to do is we want to change a few things. Mine's going a little slow. But here, go to the viewport. First things first, like I said, the camera, this was getting on my nerves. It's so far away from the player. So we're going to change that. And instead of clicking on the follow cam, click on camera boom. And we're going to change the camera boom distance, which is the arm length. I'm going to set mine to 177. That's like, I found that to be my sweet spot. I love that spot. And I'll show you why. Compile, save, X, and play. Let me show you what it looks like now. See, now it's like right up on her. Or on it, the robot. It looks like a feminine robot. You can move yours back, forward if you want to. I like 177 for open world games. For this game, I don't think I like 177. I'm going to pull it back slightly. I'm going to pull it back to like 230 or something like that. So go down your camera, boom. 230 is a good number for me. Because I want them to be able to see like everything, not necessarily stuck to the player's back. So let's see like that. Walk forward. Yeah, that's good right there. 230 is great for me. Alright, so cool. Alright, now that you got your camera set up, let's double check and see if we need anything else here in the character. Viewport. Everything looks good to me. We can add effects and all this extra stuff, but after we add our character. Alright, so now we got our camera moved in the right place. Let's replace this mannequin with something cool. Alright, so if you have your own character, then you can replace it with that. We need to get animations though. And I'm not an animator. And I don't know too many animators, so I get my animations from Mixamo.com. So I'll go to the internet and I'll go to Mixamo.com. And from Mixamo.com, you can go ahead and sign up for free. And once you get in here, you're allowed to download animations. So what you want to do is you can upload your character here, where it says upload character. Then you're going to match up their bones, like their chin, their wrists, their elbows, their knees, their groin. Once you match those bones up, this program will automatically rig them out so they can have animations. And all you have to do is search for the animations that you want. So for instance, let's search for an idle animation. Idle is like when they're standing still. So like, look, here's one. Let's click on it and it'll appear here. Make sure you download your character. And when you download the character, I always download with the skin first, and then every other thing after that I download without the skin. I just need one with the skin and everything else without the skin. So here's the animations that we need. Now it might take you a moment to get up to this point because Mixamo takes a while to rig your character, up to 2 minutes and longer if you have a slower computer. But let's get the animations that we need. So once you get to this point, you're going to need an idle, and I'll put all of these on the screen in like a list or something like that. So get all of these animations right here. Idle, walk, walk backwards, walk left, walk right, run, run backwards, run left, run right, jump. Once you have about 10 of those, all 10 of those, we probably can get started with that. So make sure you just come up here and download each one of the ones that I just said, and we'll get started back in the game. Probably going to use a different character than her. But let's go ahead and back to the game. And let's show you how to put your character in. So first things first, once you do have a character, come down here to your blueprints folder, your third person blueprints, and make a new folder. We're going to call this folder characters. Alright, inside this folder, we're going to open up and make a new folder. And this is going to be your first character. So whatever the name is, that's what you're going to name it. I'm going to name mine Scarlet. I'm going to put a female in there. So now what you want to do is wherever you saved, most likely in your downloads folder, wherever you saved that download and all those animations, that's what we want to pull up. So mine is going to be in my characters folder, which I have, I got my stuff organized on my computer a different way. So however you have it organized, find your character and all of our animations. I'm using my character Scarlet. I drag her in and I leave everything as it is and press import all. Now you're going to see it's going to import the character and all of her materials. So first thing I want to do in this folder after they get there is I'm going to organize it, and I'm going to move all the materials to a separate folder just so I can see. Look, this is a lot of stuff, and it's like I don't want to be navigating through all that stuff. So right click, make a new folder called materials or mats, and then take all your materials and just throw them in that folder. Like I see my materials go all the way down to here. Okay, we have finally moved all of our items. Man, that took me a long time. So we've got our materials folder, and now we've got our character right here. Now, there's a purple, an orange, and a blue. The blue is the skeleton of the character. The orange is the physics asset, meaning like the collisions and all that stuff. And the purple is actually your mesh, your skeletal mesh. So that's your character. So here's my character right here. We've got Scarlet. She looks cool. Let's save. Alright, so there's a couple things that we need to do in order to get Scarlet right here. First thing we need to do is on your BP third person character, click on where it says mesh. And we're going to change this mesh out for Scarlet's mesh. So over here, right here where it says skeletal mesh, drop the drop down and choose the one that you just uploaded. So mine is Scarlet. And you're going to notice she's in a regular T-pose, or whatever pose that you downloaded her skin in. And that's okay. We're going to give her an animation blueprint, and we're going to tell her how to move and when to move. But for now, you do have a character here, and that's good. Before we move on to the next episode, which I'm going to show you how to make her move and stuff, what we want to do is we want to come in here and make sure that this is the same size as everything in the game. So play and test out the size of your character here, and she's going to be floating around, and that's fun. Alright, cool. So we've got our character in the game. She's T-posing. Let's get a thumbnail of that. Bow. On the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to get this character to start moving around our level with her animations that we just downloaded. So thanks for joining me in this episode. I'll see you on the next one where we get this character moving. Alright, peace.